Hey guys, Mary here. Another awesome, exciting day for mail for us. This weekend, we received our copy yesterday of STATIK Magazine. Yeah! So we're super excited to have it. If you don't know, STATIK Magazine is a new magazine, and it has been founded by Rex Arcana. And Rex was a contributor to lots of zines in the 1990s, and he felt inspired to start another one, and we are so happy to have been a part of it. I didn't even know that I had a Swallow review in this magazine until Tom told me. So I was so excited to see it, excited to open it up, look around. Tom also contributed to this, and I'll go through that in a second. So anyways, if we can just open it up, we can start our little walkthrough. If you see here, there's Rex, and he has a page about his story and how he started working in zines and what inspired STATIK. You also have a list of all the contributors here, as well as some contact information for Rex. Again, I don't know how I got a review in here, but I'm really appreciative to be a part of it. This is the 001 issue, so it's what started it all, and I'm so happy to be in it. So anyways, just to go a little bit into the magazine, as I looked through it before I did this review, in the 1990s, I used to be really into punk rock music, and I always remember that zines were like such a big deal back then. Everyone kind of had a zine, and people would just put pieces of paper together and staple them, or just photocopy stuff, and there would be zines about, with art in them, with poetry in them, with activist articles, like there was a lot of animal activism and human rights stuff in the zines that I used to see in the 90s. And this one is just same style, just covering something different. So let me just show you a little bit inside. The cool part about this zine, as I was talking yesterday or a couple days ago about Orcus and being in that, you're not going to get a lot of that sort of like that full color. It really feels very DIY and passionate, which I just love that so much. It's so different than all the magazines that are out right now. And I think that kind of gives it a unique edge over some of those other magazines. You really feel the passion. This zine is about the content. It's not about, I don't think it's really about being flashy. And I just really appreciate the humbleness of that. And I can really feel the passion. And here's the Swallow review. Whoop, sorry, it's getting caught on my mic. So it came out so great. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for including me. It's such an honor. Again, I know these are passion projects, these zines and magazines. I don't know how much, of it is a profitable thing. So I do appreciate it so much. And wait, I gotta show you Tom's article. Tom had a really cool article. Okay, so Tom, here he is. He did a review of a plugin. Tom is super knowledgeable about plugins. Most of the time when we're around the house and stuff, Tom is watching reviews on new plugins and trying to figure out what he might make new stuff that's interesting. And also Tom is a big what can I get, how much bang for my buck, like do I want to spend this much on a plugin, is it worth it? So he covers here the RX 1200 12-bit drum sampler, which is $29.99. So pretty affordable and reachable for any musician. You can read all about his review if you buy the magazine. Tom is the one to call upon if you're wondering what kind of plugins that you should get. Rex was super on point to ask him to do that section. Again, I just wanted to showcase how DIY this thing looks. It looks fresh out of the 90s, and I'm going to tell you, I'm a huge 90s fan. I feel like music was almost just, it was really there was a lot of groundbreaking stuff that come out of the 90s that was just so influential and made such a mark, on how things are today. And any excuse to talk about the 90s, I'm all about it. I also want to mention that there is quite a bit of a female presence inside of Static Magazine. Super happy about that. I feel sometimes females get left out. I don't think there's a lack of female talent, but I do feel like female talent isn't covered. I do also feel with Static that I'm very appreciative of. I don't see it clogged with legacy acts. I feel like it does cover new and up and coming people, and I think we really need to pay attention to new artists that are coming up and the effort and the talent of the younger generation. I feel like we kind of sometimes are having a hard time breaking away from legacy bands, and not that they're not great, but you know, who will take their place when they're not around anymore? I always wonder that, and I feel like Static is building such a great foundation for promoting smaller acts as well. Again, I don't know how I got in this, but if you want to contact Rex, he has his email address right here, rex@housearcana.com. And I'm sure he would be lovely enough to consider you for his next edition. Thank you, Rex. Thanks for putting us in here. It's a beautiful zine. Good luck with it in the future. You're doing great. This is such a passion project. I can feel it, and I have so much respect. So thank you so much, and hope you guys enjoyed my review.